Whoa, it's Sunday morning. Good day, good evening. Hello there. It's episode 439 and it is May the 9th. So I want to talk to you about a quote today that I had that was very, very good and impactful for me. And it was simply, you only retire if you're doing something you don't want to do. Somebody asked me, where do you see your future and what do you want to do? And when are you going to retire? I'm like, retire? Retire? Do you know what? I couldn't care less. Literally, promise you right now, hand on heart, I couldn't care less if nobody's listening to this podcast. I don't care. What I did care. I cared massively at the start. I was documenting the whole journey. I was saying, well, there's how many downloads I've got, this, how many downloads I get. But now I don't care because my reasonings are different. I enjoy doing it. I love doing it. And I think that I hope that one day my kids will be able to embrace it and look at the day-to-days and how I've been interacting and what I've been doing from the Monday's episodes and all the things I've been listening and learning. And hopefully some value to my family moving forward. And so I don't think I'm going to retire from this podcast because I'm not doing it for any external validations or anything like that. I don't really care. Sometimes I do think that I share too much about my life, and I know that some of my friends and school mums and dads sometimes listen to this and I'm like, oh, it's cringeworthy what you're saying, Dean. But ultimately, I've got to be true to myself and true to what I want my kids to see. And so I enjoy doing it. In terms of the storage, will I sell it one day? Absolutely. Well, not necessarily because I might give it to my kids, but also you don't want to give your kids too much, sorry, Zach and Kai, because then you don't get resilient and resourceful. And they're two of the most important skills in life, being resilient and resourceful. And if I just give things to them, then guess what? They're not going to have either of those critical skills for life. So maybe the plan is right now to sell it, but not to sell it until I get £200 million for it, worth 200 million. And so that's a journey for 20 years. But I won't retire. That'll be put me at 59, 60. I won't retire because I'll be doing something else. I'll have another business because I love business. There's parts of business I absolutely hate. I hate the paperwork side of it. I hate emails. So hopefully at one point I'll have a PA that'll just say, Dean, somebody emailed you. What do you want me to say back to him? And I'll be able to say it out to him rather than go from emails and go, because I hate doing that. Actually, maybe that's something I can do right now, actually. Why can't I do that now? Why can't I? Do you know what? I've just had this is why I love doing this podcast, because I can get somebody for maybe £1,000 a month, and every single night I can just dictate my replies, and then somebody else can write it out and send it. Oh, that could be good actually, because I hate emails. After this, I've got to do a few emails tonight, and I'm like, shit, I hate doing emails. And the problem is they build up and build up and build up, and then if I just do them every single day, it wouldn't be a big chore. But I hate doing that much. It just builds up for a week, and I'm like, oh fucking hell, I've got so many emails to go through, and then I don't want to do it, and I procrastinate. I don't end up doing anything, and it's never. So yeah, okay, right, get somebody. I'm writing on my hand right now. I told you I don't care if anyone's listening. Okay, this is a little bit too much non-caring. So I'll put websites. I need to do an email about websites. But email manager. How about that? Email manager. Yes, like it. That is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Woo-hoo. Right. Anyway, right, I'm going to get back on something. Right, so you only retire if you're doing something you don't want to do. But I enjoy it. So what do you enjoy? Because you've got to find that passion. You've got to find that something. And so remember, if you've got a business right now, a lot of people listen to this have businesses, or Zach and Guy, if you've got a business, then the promised land is retirement. But for me, you might as well put me in a grave because that doesn't sound fun at all. Retiring. No, thank you. No. What am I going to do? Play golf all day? No. Probably just drink all day. That wouldn't be fun. So no, you only retire if you're doing something you don't want to do. Love it. All right, my friends, tomorrow morning is Monday morning, so we'll tell you what I've been doing in the previous weeks. And, Tuesday, it's about boredom. Practice boredom for an hour a day. What the hell do I mean? I'm going to tell you. All right, my friends, see you soon. Bye-bye. Love ya. Appreciate you. Bye.